What's going on, beautiful people? Your boy Jeffrey Gamer back at you with yet another lspdfr GTA 5 tutorial. And today we are going to be installing GTA 5 Remastered. Now this is a YMAP add-on, which means it's going to be a map mod, which is going to put in over 7,000 different props. Whether they're tables, litter, chairs, trees, just all sorts of stuff. We'll take a look at some of the stuff, and we'll do kind of a quick in-game showcase. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to be able to go around the whole map with you guys and gals, but we will go in and check out some of the, some of the things that it tells us that we get. But the cool thing about the YMAP add-on is it's integrated with the game, which means when you load up your game, the YMAP loads up. You don't have to go into menu or map editor and load it up, which is what I prefer, and which I know a lot of you out there prefer. There are a lot of cool map mods out there that are through menu and that, but you know, every time you load into your game, you have to load that up through menu. But I like this one because you load it up, and it's kind of like Forest of San Andreas or LA Roads. It just automatically loads up when your game loads up. So let's get into the tutorial here. First thing you want to do is click that link down below that says GTA 5 Remastered. It's going to bring you to this page right here. Grand Theft Auto Remastered 2.0. Now this was just installed or updated on May 2nd. So a little less than a year ago. It's got a ton of downloads. And these are some of the things that it shows you that it does. You know, it'll add cacti, you know, palm trees. Maybe we'll check this out. We know where this is on the map. It'll add these big palm trees right here. So it's got a lot of 100 plus cars spawn as objects around LS. So that's cool. I mean, Ferraris, Porsches, Bugattis, Lamborghinis, you know, golf course. You know, it's just got a lot of stuff changed in it. So what we will do is let's go ahead and click this green download button. That'll bring you to this page right here, and you're going to click the green download button again and let it download. Now that downloads pretty quick. Let's double. All right, so let's exit out of our web browser. That downloaded super fast. I'm wondering if it's going to be like a link or something, but we'll check it out. Okay, so double click the V Remastered folder here, and then you got the mods update. Okay, so let's go to the README. All right, that came up over there. Installation instructions. So it looks pretty simple here, guys and gals. It looks pretty simple. All right, so we are going to keep this README up, okay? Just minimize it. All right, so this is an OpenIV install. So let's go ahead and start up our OpenIV. And there we go. And just kind of drag that right there. All right. So here's what we want to do. Follow the pathway that this tells you, okay? So you got mods. So you're going to click mods. Then you're going to click update in your WinRAR. Then click update over here. Click times 64 in WinRAR. Click times 64 here. Click DLC packs here. Click DLC packs here. Now, this right here is the folder you want to drag into here. If we click this, there should be a DLC.rpf inside. Yeah, see, there it is. So you want to take the V Remastered folder and you want to drag it right over into your DLC packs. Okay, make sure your pathway says mods, update, times 64, DLC packs. You'll see things like MP Lowrider, MP Lux, MP Halloween. This is where all your patch days are, okay? You're going to drag this folder. Don't click the folder and drag that. You're going to drag the folder, V Remastered. Drag it in, drop it. Make sure your edit mode is blue, okay? Now, we are all set with this, okay? We are all set with this, with the WinRAR. As long as we have our README, okay? As long as you got the README. If you don't have the README, click the README, okay? So we're going to bring up the README. Now, we dragged and dropped the mods folder. Drag and drop mods folder inside your GTA 5 directory. Which we did it a different way. We went right into OpenIV, so we're good there. Use OpenIV and extract the DLC list to your desktop. So yes, this is what we want to do. Here's the pathway right here that we want to follow. Okay, so double click your mods in your OpenIV, and what we are going to do is we're going to do update.rpf, common, data, and right down here, DLC list.xml. Now, I encourage you guys and gals to save these pathways. Once you're here, go up to favorites. Now you see I got DLC list.xml and DLC packs, both saved right here. So if I click this, it's going to take me to where we just installed that folder, the V Remastered folder, okay? If I go to favorites and type in DLC list.xml, it's going to take me to the pathway that I just took you guys to. Save those. Because if you don't want, if you go load into your game and you find it crashes your game, I will show you how to remove it, okay? So for right now, we're right here. Mods, update.rpf, common, data. This is where we are right here. You want to scroll down till you see DLC list.xml. Right click it, click edit, okay? Now we kind of want to scroll all the way down to the bottom here. Now you see your last item, right? What you want to do is click just past that last item right there. So you got your text line blinking right there, and just hit enter. That's going to bring up a whole new line right above the word paths. Over here in your README, you can see the developer provided that link right there, okay? You're going to highlight that entire link from the greater than sign to the less than sign. This entire text right there. Highlight it, right click, copy. Come over here to this new line right here. Click right there. So it'll blink, right click, paste. Then you're going to save it. Just like that. Boom. We now have V Remastered installed into our game. So we can exit out of the README. We can exit out of the WinRAR. Now let's say you go into your game. For some reason it makes your game crash. Now, I have Forest of San Andreas, Real LA Architect, LA Roads, and City Lights installed, which are all YMAP mods. Does this mod work with those? I have no idea. I just installed this for the first time. Chances are, if you're watching this video, it worked, okay? Now, let's say you go into your game, though, and for some reason that makes your game crash. You don't like the way it looks. You got FPS loss. I don't think it's going to have FPS loss, but let's say you, for some reason, do. And this is what you're going to want to do. This is why I said save those pathways, okay? So, all you're going to do is you're going to go to your DLC packs, which is your GTA 5 mods, update, x64, DLC. It's where we installed that folder. You're going to go scroll down, and you are going to right-click the V Remastered folder and delete it, just like that, okay? Once you delete that, go to your favorites and go to your DLC list.xml, which is mods, update.rpf, common, data, all right? Again, you're going to go to the DLC list.xml, right-click, edit, and you're simply just going to go down here. You are going to highlight. Now remember, the H in paths is right below the I. And I'll tell you why that's important, okay? Here's the V Remastered. You don't want it anymore. Simply highlight that entire line that you pasted in. Delete it. Now we got to bring the paths up. Remember, H below the I. So you're going to click your thing right. You're going to click your text bar right there before the word paths. And backspace, backspace, backspace. There we go. H below the I. And then you would just click save. And the mod is out of your game. I'm going to cancel because I want to keep it in there. Let me just make sure it's still in there. Yes, it is. Okay. So that's how you remove it. Now go ahead and click edit mode and exit out of OpenIV. Folks, I will see y'all in the game. I highly suggest you restart your computer because whenever you install YMAPs like this, it's always good to restart your computer. It gives OpenIV time to put all that information in there. I will see you guys in the game. Alrighty, everybody. So here we are in the game, and right off the bat, I could see that there are new palm trees added around the casino over there, which looks pretty cool. Now, it may be hard for me to tell the differences. Let me go to another location where I guess there's some change in the map. Now, I guess it may be a little harder for me as I have the other YMAPs, but if you don't have any YMAPs mods installed in your game, you are going to notice it a lot quicker than myself. So let's go here. Yeah, see all those palm trees all up there? Those are all new. I believe those trees on the hillside are new as well. There looks like there's a lot more vegetation right there on that mountainside than there was before. So that's pretty cool. I like that. Now, these mods, those tall palm trees, there's more up there. They're all over your map. You're going to see them all over the map. You know, this is California, and they do have these palm trees in California. I think GTA could have put a few more of them in there, but they didn't. The pipeline in, that was always there, right? Is that's something new? Yeah, that's always been there. Why don't I remember that being there? The pipeline in. But yeah, I think that is going to be it. I think the other location might have been over here. I know they got a lot more trees and such over by the golf course. So, I mean, man, it's really hard to tell. You know, you don't pay attention to this stuff, you know, enough to see a huge difference. But I definitely see a difference with the palm trees, the taller ones. So I think it's pretty cool. No FPS loss. I did an FPS test. No performance loss. No FPS loss. No texture loss. Game fired right up after I restarted my computer. It fired right up. No crashes. It's working flawlessly. So go ahead, get this mod, put it in your game, and add 7,000 plus more props to your game. Folks, you will not regret it. And if you do, I showed you how to remove it. Until next time, everybody, be safe, be healthy, be positive. Follow the rules and obey the law. Your boy Jeffrey Gamer is out. Later, y'all.